Hello guys, welcome back. I'm SimUK. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Keep your fingers crossed. We're coming in. This is the first time I've loaded the game up since last week. And if it won't let us build those 0.03 hectare fields, we can't go any further. I don't know how to get around it. I've never come across this problem. To be fair with you, I haven't Googled it. I didn't think to Google it. I don't have my phone on me right now. There might be a way around it, but let's just hope that the game fixes itself, shall we? Okay, Chapter 4, White Business. Hopefully this is just a reminder and it hasn't taken us back. That would be flipping irritating, to say the least. So we need to create these 5 fields. Have we done this? Yes, tick, tick. So now we just need to create these 5 fields. Right, let's try this again. We've got 14,000 in the bank, so we can try this 14 times before we run out of money. What was it? 13 by something. 13 by 23? Go. Or I could go 14 by 22, make it a little bit over 0.3 hectares. Still saying 1 field. Oh my god. Try doing it the other way. That is, it says 2. Hurrah! Three! It's working! Oh, brilliant. That is good news. Right. Thank goodness for that. Now, awkwardly, we're going to have one... Yeah. Should have just tried it along first, shouldn't I? So, what are we doing? 14 by 22, 0.31 hectares. Maybe I just needed to build it slightly bigger than 0.03. Who knows? It's best to plant new plants in the spring when the snow completely disappears and the temperature starts to rise. Plant wheat, rye, colza and buckwheat by a cereal sowing machine and sow the cereals with it. Oh my gosh. So we're literally just coming up to the winter, so we're probably not going to be able to do this till next year. But I've got to buy a seed drill. Plant colza seed, wheat seed, buckwheat and rye. How much is a seed drill? So, what I can do is get rid of these excess sprinklers that I have. I mean, they were really quite expensive and I'm really quite annoyed that the game doesn't allow us to put multiple sprinklers on multiple fields, but that is the situation we are in. Right, so I've got 11,000. Let's go for one more, shall we? Keep things nice and neat and tidy. Cracking. It would be an awkward shape, wouldn't it? We've got this little gap down the edge here. How annoying. Alright then, let's get physical. This field is too small for machines. That's what I said. Isn't that what I said? I said they'd be too small for the tractor. I said they would be too small for the tractor. So annoyed with this game at times. Right, we're just going to make bigger fields. I'm quite happy to do the cereal making thing that it said. That's quite new. It's interesting. I like the idea. So did it say a seed drill? I hope it did, because that's what I desperately want. I'll be honest, sometimes I look at things. Yeah. Precision seeder. 3,466. Oh, that's a seed drill. Which one do we need then? The seed drill is intended for sowing a particular seed on previously loosened fields. It has a built-in rotary harrow which allows for sowing directly after ploughing. Oh, so you don't need to cultivate. That's pretty cool. What does it say? It says buy a seed drill, which is definitely this one. 4,500. What's this then? A precision seeder is used to make a specific crop on previously loosened soil. This allows for precise placement of the seeds in order to obtain the best yield. So that gets us more. Okay, but it is quite literally asking us. It does say a seed drill, doesn't it? What size is the seed drill? Is it small? No, it's bloody medium, isn't it? It's bloody medium size, which means I can't get it anyway. Because, I suppose I could sell the cultivator. Gosh, I'll be happy when we got enough money that we can just buy stuff when we want it. Alright, let's do it. Let's get the seeder. Seed drill, 4,500. Kushti. Okay, now the obvious problem we have is we haven't actually got enough money to build the to build the field. So there is a bit of an issue there. That needs watering, please. I wasted so much money doing that. That really has wound me up. You ever seen a grumpy farmer? Yeah, you're gonna. You're gonna see one real soon. No, that really is annoying. I understand why people give this game negative reviews on Steam. There's a bit of an issue. What speed are we going at here? Right, let's speed things up. Now I will have to put more seeds down. What are we doing here? Colza. So let's buy some. Let's see how much colza seed is. Colza. Dang, that's expensive. What is that? 23.52. Okay, what else do we need? Wheat. Nice, thank you. Oh, that's cheap. Right, we'll buy 1,000 wheat. Was it buckwheat? Yeah, buckwheat. Did we just buy 1,000 buckwheat? I think we just bought 1,000 buckwheat. Bugger. I'm quite interested in getting into the manufacturing side of things, so I am going to go quite heavily on this. Zang. Oh no, that's quite cheap as well. Nice. So we've got 1,000 of each. And what was the first one? Colza. Colza's quite expensive. Colza seed. Yeah, that's definitely more pricey. So just 100 units of that. Very expensive. Okay, we've got fungi all over my field. That's not good. And we got bugs on this one. Okay, hopefully that won't take too long. One day we'll own a sprayer and it'll all be automated. So I guess I can't move this either, can I? Can't pick it up and move it, which is actually more realistic. So I kind of favour that approach than the ability to just pick it up and move it, which is quite unrealistic. 3 days left, 13 days left. Brilliant. Yeah, we've timed that quite well. We've got 124 lupin and 110 sunflower left. Obviously no corn whatsoever. That's okay. Corn-fed chickens, we've all heard about those. How much cash have we got? 2,849. That's not a lot. That is not a lot. I need to sell those strawberries and some eggs and some milk. Like, very soon. I think, actually, I'm a bit concerned. We've got 10 days and we'll be going into debt. Should have put a few more people on that. That's actually taken a lot longer than I realised it would. If only I could afford a sprayer. Can I afford a sprayer? Let's go for used if we can. That's an orchard sprayer. No. The answer. How very expensive is a sprayer? That's an orchard sprayer. We don't want that. 20,000. Whoosh. Whoosh kebabs. Yeah, we're not going to be getting that anytime soon. Hire any employee. Okay, this is ready for harvesting. Cool. Can I do it with a machine? No. So we need a proper... Okay, that's fine. Autofill. Everybody on it, please. Oh, look, fungus. Oh no! Should always check before I send the entire team to go do a job, shouldn't I? I don't imagine it's going to take them that long, is it? Could take a while, actually. They're cracking into it quite fast. It's about 10% now already. Not too bad. And I think that field has now been done, so maybe I can attract everybody over here. It looks like they've nearly done, so I could get this done. Let's get Phoebe on it, I think. And then we can have 3 people come and address the second apple orchard. It's taken a little while to get that done, actually, to be fair. Is that complete? Looks like it might be. Difficult to tell, to be honest, with this flipping game. And I'm going to have to build another 5 fields down here. They're going to be a lot bigger than the last one. No, it's not done. Is it done? Done. Blended. Right, so what we got on here? We got fungus. 3 peeps. Okay, that's good. That shouldn't take too long, actually, the apple orchard. Just each tree, and there's what? 4 by, so there's about 30 on there. Nothing too serious. Quite a quick process, truth be told. 3 days and 14 days, okay. Phoebe's going to take a little while to get that done, the tomatoes. That's the only real benefit to strawberries over tomatoes, is one person can clear the strawberry field pretty darn quickly. Oh, look at this, we've got some money. 19,000, indeed. So we have a seeder, right? We do, we have a seed drill. Wonderful. Let's get a field down. Let's go for 0.6, because that's what my other field was. Let's just go for 1 hectare. Yeah, let's just go for 1 hectare, I think. That's a decent size and shape. I'm kind of hoping I could fit 5. I'm completely guessing on the size. That's the thing. Okay. Oh, it's like 5,000 each time. Oh, that's quite pricey. Well, I'll have to wait a little bit on that. Got some strawberries need doing here. Is there anyone free? Get Ellen to do it. Okay. It's all going on, isn't it? In the last episode, I really felt like we were on top of everything and there were literally going to be no more issues other than game bugs. Turns out that's not the case. It can flip on you really quickly. When everything needs to be done, there's often not enough people, not enough hands in order to get it done. Okay, can we please bail this up with the machine as well? Mohammed again. But thinking about it, those who have tractor skills don't really need to have the hard-working skills as well, because they will they'll be done so quickly that they don't really get tired. Also, they're not physically working, I suppose, is another thing, probably not taken into account, but that's the reality of it. So yeah, I mean, it could be interesting, couldn't it? More bloody insects. I've just got rid of these nasty little sods. Okay, they're the perfect guys for that job. So now we're going to have to get the corn in. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a combine harvester and we're in debt. Holy cow. Everything's going wrong all at the same time. Mikey. Right, let's get this done. Damn, we have no employee available. Okay, is that done? Come on, we're losing the crops here. I may have to buy another one of these medium things as well. 378 strawberries harvested, thank you so much. And Leanne, sorry, Phoebe is probably, yeah, she's not even halfway through the tomatoes. That is the benefit of strawberries over tomatoes, I have to say. It looks like we sprayed that. Everybody's still harvesting the lupin. That is taking a long time. Whoa. It's going to take some time. We're just going to have to wait until they've done this. It's awkward that they sort of completed at exactly the same time. Oh, that all needs picking up as well. Oh, crikey. Nearly done. Have they picked it up as well? Or have I've got to pick it up in a minute. They're just turning it into bales, I think. I wonder if I can send the windrower over that. I know it's only really for grass, but would it work on there? Lupin? I don't really know what the texture of lupin is like, if I'm being totally honest. Oh, now they're collecting the bales. Damn. We've lost a little bit of crop there, not much. I think what I'll do is I'll wait until they've finished. I'll send our tractor lass, I've forgotten her name now, I'll send the tractor lass over here to start doing these. Because, I mean, whilst they're doing that, she could get these fields totally prepped and ready. And seeded, in fact. She can do everything herself now. And apparently the seeder means that we don't need to cultivate, which is good because we no longer have a cultivator. That lupin field is now dead, is that correct? I now need to tear it up and seed it again. I believe that's the state of play. Yeah, it looks like. Okay then, let's get this cultivated. Leanne, of course. So Leanne's on that. I'll have everybody come and... Do we want everyone to do that? Yeah. No, because we got to get this up, haven't we? So let's go autofill. Be 5 and 5, I think. Five and 4, because obviously I can't do simple maths. Talking of simple maths, the other day my parents-in-law came down from the Midlands for dinner, and obviously we cooked them a big Sunday roast. I did the I think I did the majority of the dinner, but the wife did the potatoes and the carrots, and sort of helped out with some of the veg and stuff whilst I was trying to get everything ready. But for some reason, at some point I said to her, "How many people have we got sitting?" And she said 6. So I was like, "Okay, 6, fine." So I got 6 plates out, started dishing up dinner, and I was like, "Bloody hell! Why did you order so much food? There's no way we're all going to be able to eat all this. There's just too much here." And anyway, long story short, I dished it all out. Let's fertilise this real quick. I dished it all out, and as I was just dishing out the last plate, I realised that there were 7 people, not 6. So I didn't actually get any dinner. Well, I did. I cooked something else. I had like a bird's eye, hot and spicy chicken breast or something. It's actually really nice. There were a couple of potatoes that I left over and a couple of roast carrots that I didn't think were a little bit too overcooked, so I didn't want to give them to anyone. So I had those and the potatoes, and do you know what? It was really, really nice. I think I probably preferred it to what the heck am I doing here? Have I just asked the Vancouver to do that by hand? Gee whiz, what am I doing? What am I doing? Right, I've got to stop talking. And let's get some wheat down. Tractor. Seed drill. No. Still no. I believe I did that. What a fool. Alright, come on, Leanne, where are you? You back? I think she's back. Focus on this a bit more. We're going to go for wheat first. No way I want to be doing this by hand. That's ridiculous. Leanne, accept. Okay, so she's off doing that. We can get the strawberries in with Phoebe because she's super cool. And strawberries don't take too long. Cracking. We're doing really well. We're right on the limit of what we can cope with the number of people we have, I think. But in a good way, if that makes sense. So we should have wheat down. How am I going to convert these into cereal, though? I'm obviously going to have to buy a building of some sort. Just have a look-see here. We've got 12,000 in the bank. We've got one spot. Is there anyone that I really like the look of? Let's see. Austin Hussein, not too bad. Beekeeper. Eliza Jenkins. She'd be good with the animals. Like Dr. Dolittle. Hey! We have planted wheat. She's pretty good at bringing in stuff. Production and cows. So, yeah, I think Austin Hussein's the only one who really ticks the right number of boxes. That's pretty good. Let's go. Vancouver's just recovering, but she's a tough lass. She'll get out there and get that job done. No problems, no questions, no quibbles, no complaints. How are we doing now? Look at that. Absolutely tons of corn. Over 1,000 corn. Nearly 1,000 lupin. Fungus on my field again. Yeah, let's just get everybody free to do it. It won't take long that way. to move on to something else. So this is going to be good. See, now it said you don't need to cultivate, which I didn't, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not that impressed. And seed, it looks like seeding after fertilizing doesn't work as well. So I'm learning important lessons by getting this stuff wrong. Lessons which I won't repeat on the other fields. How much do we have left? So we barely used any wheat seed on that, like 30 kilograms of wheat. That's insane. So we've got enough wheat seeds to keep us going forever, pretty much. Get another field down because they're about 5,000 each. And then what I'll probably do is have some of these this end, and that will pick up and store all the stuff until I can afford to buy whatever machine I need to turn them into cereal. Okay, let's cultivate. Machines, choose the ragger, the little plow, Vancouver. Merci, Diane Couvert. God bless you. Went into a little bit of Arnie there, didn't I? God bless you. I'll be back. Diane Couvert. We got to go. There's a bomb in there. That's awful, isn't it? Oh god. I've seen somebody do an impersonation of Arnie, and my god, he's good. This American guy, his facial expressions absolutely match Arnie. It's insane. It's like he's in the room. It's frightening. I'd love to see them do a movie together, like another Terminator movie or something, and he was the child equivalent or something. I don't know. That would be amazing. 1,758 corn harvested. Nice work, guys. Really nice work. And you can see a whole load of it has gone already. I assume we sold it. 22,000 in the bank. Looking pretty good. See, look. Why do you have to take that back? Why can't you just go on to the next field and then the next field? Make life more difficult, don't you? So, I really wish I could afford a cultivator right now. We take a loan. Really thought about doing this. I'm not one for taking loans, I'll be honest. Oh, nuts. I need to put another field in. Man, that is such a dodgy mechanic there. That does not feel natural or good in any way, shape or form. Right, okay, so we've got a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lovely big fields. Absolutely superb. Finish the road off here. We're definitely going to have it connected there. I'm thinking we'll get some of these in. Not that, not that. No, no. Must be this one. Go away. Is it this one? 2,000 each, okay. So they're going to be really expensive, aren't they? I was thinking, yeah, I'll just put 5 down. That'll be fine. But if you look at our finances, that won't be fine at all. That would be disastrous. Okay, let's just get her to go ahead and get some buckwheat down. Because then at least we're covered. We're kind of half the way there, aren't we? Why does Michael Patel always get picked over people who are better at that job? I'm gonna have to sack the man if that keeps happening. Weeds on my field. Okay, guys. Anti-weed, please. Just need those two guys. That'll be fine. That will be fine. Soil moisture is a bit of an issue here. Gonna have to get that done. We'll sort this field out first. There's something about looking at fields makes me feel good. Do you know what I mean? Makes the world feel right. Some lovely buckwheat down there now. It's almost the same as wheat, but not quite. Yeah, it's ever so slightly different. Oh, I'm really glad. Really glad of that. Okay, so we'll just get... Well, actually, do I need to do that now? It's raining. Surely the soil moisture goes up on its own. We watch and see what happens. I think she's going to get there with the sprinkler before the rain has a chance to do anything. So we're careering towards winter right now. I think I could probably get all the crop down, but I think it's going to die over the winter, which is obviously not what we want. So I could take out a loan and get a cultivator. Soil moisture is fixed. Yeah, I could take out a loan and get a cultivator and do this properly, but I'm taking a risk with those two fields as it is. I'm not sure they're going to be ready. How many days? 79 days. See, look, that I think is going to overlap both of them like 90 days. That is very much going to be in, I think we're going to be in winter. So I'm loath to do any more work on these fields right now. There you go, already look. Just as I was talking about it, the weather alert has come in. Temperatures have dropped too low. There is no point planting anymore. I mean, luckily the stuff that we planted is really cheap, so it's not a big deal, but let's instead, let's go to the bank, see if we can take make sure we got enough of all of that. So we're selling all the apples, all the eggs, all the milk, quite a lot of silage, quite a lot of manure, all the strawberries. I wouldn't mind making some apple juice as well, actually. That would be really cool. All the tomatoes are going. Yeah, okay. Let's see how much... to have access to loans, you have to complete practical training in negotiation skills and training in banking. Okay. Practical training in negotiation skills, 6,500. Alright, let's do it. Not entirely sure that I want. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that I actually want to take a loan out, but maybe. You know what would have been smarter is if I put another one of these in, so that over the winter we're actually making some money. Is this going to be ready to harvest in 10 days? Okay. And these are... Basically, we're going to get one full yield out of these a year. But I need to get a cultivator now, because that seeder does not cultivate. It does say you can put stuff down without having the cultivate, but that, excuse me, significantly reduces the yield, so I don't really want to do that anymore. Seems like a terrible idea. Oh, I hear my little girl just come in. Cool. Well, do you know what? I think winter's coming, and I don't think anything exciting is going to happen between now and then. I will probably in the next episode try and get another greenhouse down, and obviously we got 8 days for the grass, so that'll be on the agenda as well. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Not much happened in this episode, I apologise, but that's farming for you. We did manage to get past this treacherous bit, and I think it looks much better with big fields like that. And we'll have to, we're going to lose both of these over the winter. That's just the way it is. So at the beginning of next year we'll get a new carpool, we'll get a second tractor, and we'll really annihilate this. And yeah, next year I think could be a very prosperous year. I'm excited for it. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, goodbye.